Woody Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Chainsaw Man Part 2, Chapter 134, aka Chapter 231. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons, and because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. Considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel is kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitty, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which today we will be covering Tune Into the Midnight Heart. We are also covering Oshinoko, Jujutsu Kaisen, Monosehi no Slave, Fire Force, Sosuno Freiren, Digimon, Dead Account, Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku, and Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Legals. And there's even more on the way, including Chainsaw Man. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh my fucking god. Oh my god. We are getting a reunion. A long-awaited reunion with Pochita this week. So let's get into this chapter. See what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Goodbye Pochita. A long-awaited reunion shaken by confusion. Oh my god. Pochita, how? Oh my god! Denji, looks like we got eaten by a devil! Oh, for real? This is bad! What's gonna happen to us? What? Our dream life together is over! What? But maybe that's a good thing. Huh? No way, that ain't good! I was so close to having sex and kisses, I could have had unlimited kisses! Oh my god, please don't tell me that's Viz fucking this up. Oh my god, Viz, please. Oh my god, now I gotta check the goddamn localization and make sure it's right. Thank god I have the raw for this. Okay, so I ran it through. And it says here, the top part, I think the top part is fine. It's that bottom one. It says here, a kiss I could have even kissed her forever. And it says here, in kisses I could have had unlimited kisses. Because I know I have Japanese viewers. Japanese viewers, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think that this one's okay? The bottom one is fine? I'm torn on that one. I think it's okay. I was just worried it was something else. The top part I'm not worried about. It's just that bottom part that bothers me. Anyways, it's good that you didn't get to do that, Denji. Are you fucking serious? What? Are you serious? When you found a precious family, when you got to go to the school you wanted to attend, and when you connected with Asa, some part of you... What? Some part of you was still unhappy, right? Unfortunately, you must have noticed too. You were far happier starving and suffering, fighting devils, and eating spoiled bread in that rundown shack. Turns out, You had the crappiest but best kind of brain, one that can only find heaven when you're in hell. What? I understand what Pochita is saying. And I think a lot of people could probably relate to this. Is that some people are, when, oh God, this is I actually have a really good comparison to this. And if you're a Record of Ragnarok reader, you're totally going to understand this. I fucking love this arc too. It's the Broda Zerafuku arc, okay? And this is during Zerafuku's backstory. Zerafuku was like this very happy god, and all he wanted to do was bring happiness to this poor village, right? And every time he brought happiness to them, and by taking away their pain, he took on their negative energy. The people, despite gaining happiness, so to speak, the more oh God, what's the wording I'm looking for? The more they gave into, they fell into their own, as Pochita says here, they fell into their own hell. There we go. That's the right wording. But then you saw Broda come into the village and with his disciples. And these disciples were starving. Like, they were poor as fuck. And they're walking into this village and they're happy as hell, living off of beans. And like that's what this is just kind of making me think of. That's what this is making me think of. Is that like it's just the it's just that journey along the way to getting to Pochita's hugging Denji. Oh, he's killing himself. Denji, I'm going to eat myself now. What the hell? Wait, what? What the hell, Pochita? I don't know what will happen afterward either. A world in which Chainsaw Man doesn't exist. A world in which I neither existed will be created. What? You can't do that. I don't want to lose you. In a world without me, maybe you could keep dreaming. Since meeting you, I've seen all the dreams I wanted to see. No! Keep on dreaming, Denji. Pochita, no! No! That day in that place, completely alone. Hold on a second! Hold on. Let's read this here. I don't know what'll happen afterward either. He's getting himself, so here we go. A world in which Chainsaw Man doesn't exist. A world in which I never existed will be created. He did this to save Denji. If there was no other way, there was no other way. There was no other way. There was no other way to do it. There was no other way to save Denji. There was no other way to do it. So now, in a world without Pochita, what is going to happen? Everything, now you don't have, remember, Makima did all this shit for Pochita. Like, is everything that has happened in this manga, is it gonna be just like all erased? my god, what the fuck just happened? Like, that's the thing that's very interesting in all this. And you gotta think about it too. Think about this. It's how integral Pochita is in terms of the world of devils. And also, there's one other thing too that I'm thinking about as well. What happens to the devils that Pochita ate? But it says here, this is a world in which Chainsaw Man doesn't exist, and a world in which I never existed will be created. So that means all those devils that he ate are gone, will return to existence, I'm guessing. But I'm just thinking, like, what was Pochita's role in the grand scheme of things in terms of, like, the world of devils? This is going to be very interesting. Remember, without Pochita, Denji was essentially dead. He was. But without Pochita in this world, without Chainsaw Man in this world, will there even be any devils at all? Ooh, this will be very interesting to see. This will be very interesting to see. But you know what? We're getting close to the end of part 2. I'm very curious how Fujimoto's going to conclude part 2. I feel like there's probably going to be maybe 1 or 2 more chapters for part 2. I'm very curious how it's going to go. Very curious. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. I did not expect this. Holy shit, what a twist. What a goddamn twist. I didn't think Pochita could eat it, but this is something interesting to think about too. Do you think that eventually this would have happened? That once Denji achieved his dreams, that Pochita was going to do that? Honestly, I honestly believe this was like a last resort. I do. I honestly do. And just something I'm thinking about is, I wonder if we're going to see something similar to this in Seraph of the End. If we're going to see a hard reset in Seraph of the End, because something in Seraph of the End that's happening is the goal that Yu is trying to do. That is, he's trying to bring back everyone that was killed in the apocalypse, so to speak, back to life, which is fucking insane. It's batshit insane. So in a sense, it would be kind of like a hard reset. But that's what this is. Oh my god, I can't believe he got a hard reset. This is wild. I can't wait to see, dude, I can't wait to see how this part ends. I cannot wait to see how this ends. Let me, because it says here the final chapter. Oh, I thought there was going to be maybe another chapter, but the final chapter. So the final chapter for part 2 is next. Is the next chapter. I'm telling you, there's based on next chapter. We'll see if we'll get a part 3. I feel like we're gonna get a part 3. I do. There's no way that this manga ends next chapter. No fucking way. No fucking way. We'll see next chapter if we're gonna get a part 3. But part 2 ending next chapter, it feels correct. It does. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this hard reset? And do you guys think that we'll get a part 3 like I do? Because let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Chainsaw Man content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.